I'm waiting to see. It just says that.
I should have just gone live.
Oh, you're good now.
Yeah. Forgot I have to click it on YouTube first. Click it on OBS and click it on YouTube to actually do it. I just clicked on OBS. Hey, what's up, YouTube? So this is my third time streaming, and I decided to start something new because I was thinking about ways to be more engaging than just looking at the charts and not talking, like a lot of people now. And I decided to start giving masterclasses on technical analysis and just the basics, like marking up and bias and other things. And today, for the first masterclass, is going to be about areas of interest. And areas of interest is kind of like my support and resistance. It's useful for showing you when there's going to be a reversal or where price is going to struggle at if you're already in a trade. And I like this more than the typical support and resistance because it's more reliable in my opinion because it goes all the way through the market, and you'll see what I mean. But I'm just going to jump right into it and show you guys how to start and what it's like. So here is back testing. And the first thing you want to do when you're here and when you're marking up with areas of interest is you want to start on the monthly. You can start on the yearly, but I choose not to. And you're just going to mark up where you see a resistance. So here, you see a resistance here. And I do color code combination because I hate having to type each and every one for what it's for. So I'm going to do this one bright yellow. And I know my yellows is monthly just because I remember it pretty well. But the alternative is to go through here and, you know, type it out, right? Which I think is just such a pain to do that for as many lines as I do. So I marked up with yellow because it's the brightest color and it's the strongest resistance. And what you're looking for is when a bullish and a bearish close right next to each other. So you can see that this opened up bullish, this closed bullish, and this opened up and it closed bearish. So we got a rejection right here, which is what we're marking up right at the body. And what we're looking for is anything that has rejected also in the past. So if we go back here, you can see price kind of rejected up here. I don't think it's ever gotten this high before in the past yet. So price kind of rejected up here. And it rejected again over here on this wick. And right where we put the body. So that's 3 times, and for a monthly, that's really good. Now let's check, see what else we got. Alright, we got another one right here, right where this body closes. And you can see that it rejected not only where the body closed here, but it rejected here and here. And so this is the key to areas of interest, is it's not just what has happened last, which is what a lot of people use. And it often does work because, as you can see, this is what happened last and it was respected in the past. So a lot of people who do have the monthly high do have this, will have it right, but sometimes it just ends in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing else in the history of price that supports that. And they're like, why didn't my support and resistance work? Well, that's why. And then just checking to see if this one is anything. It's not, but it is. It doesn't have anything in the past to really support it over here, but it is a monthly close, so I'm going to mark it. And then let's go down to weekly. I'm going to make these smaller. That way they're not such an eyesore. I don't care about those ones. And then for weekly, I'm going to do also yellow, but I'm going to make it a little lighter. I guess darker, but less transparent, or more transparent. So I'm just going to go through for weeklies and mark up anywhere I see where there's a weekly resistance. So we're going to do the same thing. Now, one thing I do is I don't mark out of my lines. So like, there's no reason to mark below here because we're not going to get below here anytime soon. And there's no reason to mark above my monthly because we're not going to get above the monthly within the next couple of days, most likely. So I'm just going to mark up in between these with a lighter yellow for my weekly. And what I'm looking for is the same thing. A bullish and a bearish close right next to each other. Or I can go bearish and bullish, but something of the sort. And what I'm looking at is this. It was based off this. And you can see it got respected right here too, most recently, which is nice. And we got something right here. Now this did end a little lower and it's close, but it's similar enough that I count it. We also got a little wick right here and some right here. Now a lot of this stuff right here, these three, actually this one's pretty spot on, but these two aren't really spot on. So this is where intuition comes in, of just marking up a lot and figuring out if this price is relevant, because it's not always going to be a perfect end right here. Like it may have been past a little bit, or it may have been short, like up, may have not touched it fully a little bit, but it is very good to just realize that it's probably close enough to say it reacted off the same resistance. And then I like to go back and see it respected over here. Not so much actually, but that's fine. Then we're going to go look for other places, such as this one. And I'm marking this because of this zone right here and these two. So it got respected twice over here. Going down for more. I'm going to mark this. Now this one is only right here. So it's not as strong, but it is a little something. And then one right here. Whoa, wrong one. One right here. And you can see that this one got reacted to here. Oh, that's the other one. This one got reacted to here. And a little wick right here. And going back again to see if these line up. This one lines up with right here. And this one is nothing. So I just go through down all the time frames and do this. So it's a tedious process, and you don't need to do it this big, quite honestly. This is a little overkill, but I'm trying not to have to be able to mark up again for a couple of days. I'm trying to mark up to make sure we can go like a week without having to remark up. Let's see what else. Right here something. You can see that we got a close right here. We got another close right here. We got the bullish and the bearish, which is always going to be one of the strongest. And then, yeah. Also for here, we got that. We got this. All these wicks right here. We got 3 wicks right here. And we got a body close right here. Going down to the daily, I'm going to make this one a little faster because it does become a lot more tedious. And a lot more to actually mark up. Now when I mark up, I don't have these bubbles, but just for the sake of showing you guys how to actually mark up, I am going to leave these here just so you can see as we go on how price reacted. think this one is supposed to be here. Not mean to make it that small. Can I make it bigger again? Nope. And then this one, what are you supposed to be? It's supposed to be a reaction, like right here. This one, I'm gonna make this one bigger. And I don't care about those ones. So going through daily. Now we're gonna only mark within the 2 closest weeklies. So I'm gonna say here and this monthly. So I'm looking for the same thing, but you're gonna notice a lot more rejections off these lines. The smaller time frame we go. So I'm gonna put it here, based off this body close, and I'm gonna color this one red, and I'm gonna make this one about that transparent. And then I'm gonna go up here. There's more rejections. Oh yeah, I forgot to go through. So I'm marking this daily based off this. We got a little wick thing here. This. And let's see what's way over here. Let's make this a lot smaller. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here actually because it's perfect. For this one up here, this daily is down here, right here, right here, right here. See, like this is where intuition comes in. I'm trying to think if this wanted to respect the daily or not, but I think it reacted more off the weekly right here instead. Like I said, it becomes very tedious after a while. You just kind of, once you get it and it becomes intuition, you usually don't worry about it and stress about it that much. And you just are able to tell for the most part. Alright, so I'm going to say this one based off this. There's that stuff over there. I'm not going to go all the way back. If it got respected, like, for monthlies, it only needs to be respected once. For weeklies, it needs to be respected twice. Dailies, it can be respected twice to like 3 times. If you see it got respected and the price reacted to it more than 4 times on a daily, you know it's a really strong daily. So like, one thing I actually want to do is, did we get a strong daily yet? I think this one's pretty strong. Got 1, 2, somewhat of a 3, and 4, and it was in the past 2. So I'm actually going to make this one a little darker, just so I know in my mind that this one's actually stronger than most days. And it gets reacted to a lot more. I'm going to go through and figure out where the rest are. This is, you can see daily reacted to this weekly price here. So I'm just going to leave it a weekly. This one's something to look at. But I'm going to color this one pretty light. Right back to 50%. And then I'm just going to go down to the daily. I'm the 4 hour. Also going to make these smaller. Just such an eyesore. Yeah, and if this is your first time marking up, it's gonna take a while to be able to do this. And usually I'm not this, I want to say, in depth with it really. I usually get a lot closer to price, and I usually don't do all these circles, and I don't usually always go back all the way in time to check where it is, because if it's been respected most recently, that's what matters. If it was respected 2 years ago, that doesn't matter that much. So all I care about is if it was recently reacted to mostly. But it just takes practice, and being able to do this is a pretty core skill in order to do technical analysis. But going through 4 hours, I'm just going to mark these ones purple. You can see we got one here based off this wick touch, this wick touch, this wick touch. And I'm actually not going to leave these ones on here simply because, you know, I'll just make them extra small. And then, let's see. I'm also going to put one right here based off this body and bullish close, this wick, this wick, this body and bullish close, this wick over here, and yeah. Going up, I see this one. See, this one I'm a little unsure about. Let's get big on this one. So even though this is a bullish and bearish close right next to each other, it's a lot of mess in here, and I'm trying to figure out if this is a price point we really want to care about. Because the less lines, the better, because it's less you have to focus on. And I'm trying to think if this is really something. We did get this wick touch. These little wick touches are really important to notice, because these will tell you a lot about a trade. So like, you can see it perfectly touched it, and that's important to know, because that almost confirms in my mind that it is in fact a level. Same with here, and going through here. See, it's a little mess, and I'm gonna keep it. I think that little wick right there confirmed it all for me. We also got one right here, and this one's staying, because I don't even need to look at pack, because you can see two body and bullish and bearish close right next to it, and you can see one wick, which means that this 4 hour level is definitely very strong, because it was really recent that these got rejected, and they're like perfect rejections off that 4 hour. Then going up a little more, we got a 4 right here, 4 right here, 4 right here. Now going back and looking at the top three, well, you can see that this wick, this wick, this wick, almost this wick. Yeah, this thing's a little tiny one. You can see that those got it respected off this. Plus, this was based off a bullish and bearish close. Going back. Just seeing where it respected. This one, it got respected here. I should make these the smaller too. I'm just gonna delete these actually. As we get smaller into the minute, we're just gonna be all in yellow. I'm just gonna start deleting them. Yeah, but you can see that we got one here, here, and we got two wicks right here. We got some reaction off this price. So up here, we got some reaction up here on this. Some reaction right here, reaction, some more right here. This is actually, these two are off the weekly for sure, but yeah, good enough for me. I'm gonna try to get one more in here, up top here. Let's go over and see. We actually have one right here. Yeah, you see this wick right here? I was wondering if this was a level, because it only had one bearish and bullish close. But just going back and seeing this one wick right here, that confirmed that it's pretty much a level in my mind. Also, you got one right here too, close enough. So it's definitely a level in my head. Let's check this right here. Based off this bullish and bearish close, right? We got this wick right here. Okay, so we got 4 hours, 2 hours now. This one I'm not picky about. I'm gonna color this one blue. I'm not picky about 2 hours pretty much at all. I just spread them however they want. However, I see the candle close simply because these ones aren't as important. I mostly work around 4 hour and daily and weekly. Oh gosh, look at that tiny one. Weekly, so 2 hours aren't as important, but they're cool to have because it shows you where your take profit should be in a trade. A lot of lines, right? 1 hour. I just look if there's anything recently, but it's all fine. I'm also gonna delete all of these. Get this mess out of here. I have the eraser tool. I know how to double click all this. Now I know there's like a lot of lines in a really short amount of area, but we're about to clean these up soon enough. And plus, a lot of them are really respected. So if you're in for a trade and you're only trading one session, you're only going through like 4 or 5 of these lines. You're not going through all of them. And so, which is why marking up all the way out here is unnecessary, and you really want to just dive in more and more. But you can see on 1 hour, all we wanted to do was respect this daily here. You can see we respected it some more here. Same with over here. It's just a lot of rejections off of here, and that's why these are important. And so if we just watch 1 hour candles form, 4 hours candles form, you will see what I mean and why having so many lines, even though it looks messy, can really help simplify once you're in a trade, and especially how to get in a trade. So one thing to know actually is with the blue lines, the 2 hour lines, the blue ones, and the 4 hour lines, is you shouldn't be looking for necessarily a close at them. If you're like, you shouldn't always expect a 1 hour close at a 4 hour or at a daily, but you should expect a daily close somewhere near that. So like daily, with the daily, I don't know where we're at. This is actually daily open. So you can expect a daily candle to close around these daily lines, but not necessarily always a 4 hour. So that is something to note. But I'm just going to press play and we're going to watch. Well, I meant to press play for 1 minute, but we're just going to watch how price hovers around these lines and see why exactly marking up like this is worth it. So let's say that I trade London and I got here at 1, which is usually actually about when I would trade because it's the start of a 4 hour candle. And so I'm watching, I hop on and I watch the 1 hour at 1 for London. And I did my markup. And now I'm just going to watch price and see how it reacts to these lines. So it hovered around the 4 hour and it pushed past. It touched the 2 hour and closed at the 2 hour. And you can already see where price struggled and price pushed past. And now the new 1 hour candle's open. Struggled around the 2 hour right here. Struggling again around the 2 hour right here. Closed at the daily. Worked the 2 hour. Whoa, we got some news going on. Touched the weekly and rejected. It's not like it's always going to respect your lines. It's not about fitting it to make sure it respects your lines and making sure it stays in your lines. You obviously can't control the market. Everyone knows that. It's about just being able to simplify it and see where price has reacted in the past and where it can react in the future. And so getting into a trade, I usually only do it off my 4 hour purple lines or my red or my yellow lines. I sometimes do it off a blue line, but mostly on the higher time frame ones. And when you're in a trade, I find the hardest part isn't to find out when to get in a trade, it's to exit a trade. And doing this really helps because I can see where price struggles and price will reject. So like, if I was in this 1 hour trade and I was in that bearish climb down, I know for a fact I probably don't want to set TP before daily because wicks very much respect dailies. And so then I would have hit my TP, and it may go past now, it may not, but it's a way to just understand where the chart is and what's going to happen. And I'm going to go to 4 hour once we actually open up 4 hour. Yeah, I'm going to go to 4 hour. It's like 4 hour doesn't have much of a top wick here. And so what I look for in my trades is reversals. So I look for a higher time frame candle, usually 4 hour, sometimes 2. A 4 hour candle without a top wick. And I look for it to make a deep bottom wick, or the reverse, without a bottom wick, and I look for it to make a deep top wick. And I look for it to touch a zone. So you can see we got a lot of rejections off this 4 hour right here, which is why it's here. And maybe I'm expecting it to go down and touch this, and then I'm going to look for a trade. So like, what time is it now? Yeah, trade's probably passed. I usually try to trade within the first hour of the 4 hour candle. And it seems like, yeah, it's definitely passed. It's just so satisfying to see mark up and to see how well price respected one year areas of interest. Like, look at that perfect touch. It's just so satisfying. Especially when you're in a trade and you catch and you get out of a trade exactly before it reverses. That's what this is for. Now, a lot of these are zones. I would not take it as an exact spot you think the market is going to struggle, reverse, or anything. Because it may have enough liquidity to push past it. But not only that, these are zones. It's a range of price. It's a spot in the chart where it reacts to and it can reject from. It's not saying that it's an exact spot. And so just make sure if you are getting to a trade and it didn't quite touch your line or it's a little past your line, don't worry about it too much because it probably is just a zone. And you can look back to see if it is a zone or not, but you should not take this as it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect to like touch it and it count. That's why a lot of things are intuition based. Like this candle right here. Would you say it respected this 2 hour? Like probably, even though it's just a nipple, it has a little like nipple on top of it. And so it's just about intuition. It's like, yeah, oh dang, missed it. I was gonna say this doesn't have much of a bottom wick. And you can see where it's a new 4 hour candle and it's 22 minutes in, which usually I look for a reversal. I usually look for one side of the wick within the first 20 to, usually like towards the end, like 50 minutes within the first 4 hours. And we're 20 minutes in. We touched this, which is exactly where I was going to say we should look for a top wick. And it didn't quite touch it, but it's close enough to have considered it. And now you pretty much just want to get in for a short. Short, I don't know. My entry model is based off 1 minute. And gosh, this is so ugly. Yeah, my entry is based off 1 minute. And this isn't quite the entry model, but it's close enough. So let's say it gets past this. It's probably going to want to make a bottom wick, 100%. So you just simply go here and place your trade. Let's see. Let's go for here. Now this is negative R to R, and ideally we get more than that. But we don't necessarily have to, and we'll see what happens. Slow us down. Now we got entered. Finally touched the top. Times it 20. It's 46 minutes into the 4 hour candle. That looks nice. Alright, so we never got the full reversal yet. And I don't trade within the second hour of the second hour in the 4 hour candle. But you can just see what I mean by price likes to react to certain spots and reject. And that's the value of this. It's a core part in my strategy because it lets me know when price is done continuing. And it's just very useful to know as a price action tool. I think that's about it for the area of interest. I think I talked about everything. I'm going to try to turn this into a YouTube video. So I had to make sure I talked about every little thing and had enough material to edit and smush together. Try to get a video out of, but I think I'm done. I think I'm going to start with gold now and see where that's at. Get ready for the 9 a.m. 4 hour open. I'm done now. If you want to talk, Brian, you can judge me based off what I did. I'm streaming to 0 viewers, so it doesn't matter. No one's gonna watch this.
That's good. I think the circles messed you up having to readjust them, but
yeah, I should have just deleted them. I've never like actually drawn circles out like that. I've just always intuition looked at it and known, but
I think it was good.
Yeah.
For people to see exactly where you were thinking of.
Nice. I try to make sure for a stream that there wasn't a moment I didn't talk. Because if I was in front of that many people, I would want to always be saying something, I guess. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Now I want to like draw every single circle.
Uh,
Marking up for gold.
you think it's gonna be easy to take a video from that?
I think so. At least I'll get a couple shorts.
Sure.
Bump, 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 bump. Ah, shoot! I need to download MetaTrade so I can start trading on this computer, and so I can double my account within a month and beat you.
Uh-huh. You'll be more profitable if you just don't download MetaTrader this month.
What do you mean? I'm gonna flip my account. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Right.
I said lemon squeezy, so you know it's true.
This Mikey video is pretty good so far.
That's a pretty good video. It was a live stream. I watched it live. Yeah. Wait, did it?
A live stream.
Yeah, his video was a live stream that he turned. He turned.
Sure didn't just premiere it on YouTube?
No, it wasn't like live. Yeah, he just premiered it live on YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'm going to spend the next 30.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this is on stream.
Shopify's point of sale system help.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
No, the banner. You didn't try the banner that I had made for you.
Oh, on YouTube? Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally forgot. You made that, was it the thumbnail?
What do you say?
You made that in the thumbnail at the same time, right?
Um,
I think you did for the first master course I was supposed to do, that I never ended up doing.
So.
You know, this is my 4th day going live in a row, and it feels like that's technically consistency, but I feel like I've been a whole like giant wad of jack off because I've been lazy and like haven't fully written out a script for it.
It's good you feel that way.
Yeah, I watched this live.
4, by the way. In the email.
Oh, okay. Dang. This 1 hour literally has no nipple whatsoever. Just straight bullish. Oh, it has a little nipple. A little nipple. Maybe like 0.1 of a pip. Can I even measure that? Wait, that's 3 pips? Oh, it has a 4 pip nip. That's fun to say.
There's no way.
It has a 4 pip nip. This 1 hour candle. And it's about to close in 7 minutes. So either you're gonna do the biggest drawdown of its life touching this daily, or it's gonna close bullish. Probably close bullish. It's too up there to see for it to draw down that much. Alright, well, I better get started downloading MetaTrader. And then I need to find my Hugo's Way account. I totally forgot all the information.
Do you know how old Mikey again is?
I think he's younger, like 20s, like 21.
I thought so, yeah.
Isn't it weird that we started watching when he had like 20 something thousand subscribers? Like, we heard about it when I think he actually had less than 20.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 17, 15
I
or
was
so.
watching him before he met up with Mike.
Yeah, that was insane.
That did feel pretty surreal, to be honest.
I'm trying to download
And
Hugo's
now
Way.
he's driving
What
a
the frick?
McLaren in Miami or wherever it is.
Were you listening to me or were you watching stream?
I was listening to you on Discord.
Okay. Do you mind listening to stream for a solid second? Tell me if I'm too loud, if music's too loud, if you're too loud.
Sure.
Ah, shoot. Ah. I'm gonna have that lo-fi music in the background when I try to make a video out of it.
Oh, everything sounds pretty good.
Nice.
You said what?
I'm gonna have that lo-fi music in the back of my YouTube video.
It's,
wait.
It's very dim. I was thinking about that as soon as you went live.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Well, not just that, but I freaking forgot to press record at the same time I go live. Ah.
You can just screen record your phone.
So much extra work though, and plus I lose quality. Man, going live is gonna be the easiest part about it all.
It's easy to be yourself. He should have not got a McLaren.
He rented it.
What?
They rented it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what he did. He's having to. His luggage doesn't fit in the front. Like he would have been so much more comfortable in like a Jeep or something. An Escalade. Excuse me. No matter what field you're in, it's so satisfying watching people's journey.
I feel like that's like I'm sure people agree if you're really into it, if they're really into something, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like
in general that's not the case.
the majority of people just don't, I feel like, dig that deep.
Really?
I feel so. I don't know anyone besides you who really does that. Like, I know there's people out there, of course, but like, unless it's like your hobby and like your passion, like how people are crazy about Taylor Swift, or like, since you're a dropshipper, you like live and breathe dropshipping right now. Like,
Right.
unless it's like that, I don't think that most people.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I probably would have agreed with you until I realized that, like, think about all the murder documentaries out there.
That's true.
People
That's true.
develop a really strong connection to these people hearing their story.
What's that?
So I guess for business it could be that way, but in general I feel like people are drawn to stories,
Yeah.
life stories specifically.
Shut the heck up, Hugo's. I'm trying to. I'm trying to download you, but I can't figure out where MT4 is on Hugo's way. Alright, it's 9. I'm just gonna forget about it. I'm gonna have to use my laptop.
Do you think we could, once you get it downloaded, get it set up
Ooh, I'm loving this.
or an overlay over an overlay?
Ooh, I'm loving this. This is gonna be a setup and a half. I'm about to take a trade.
Nice.
Ooh, it's gonna be sweet.
Like Tennessee whiskey?
Like Tennessee whiskey. This is gonna be a pretty trade.
Made a deep bottom wick off the 1 hour.
Off the 4 hours. This is 4 hour deep bottom wick too.
That was a 4 hour.
Yeah, it's 4 hour. 4 hour doesn't have top wick, deep bottom wick. It's my prime setup. I always gotta get a bigger structure.
My mental trade is the flip of the candle, regardless of structure.
That's fair. You can always secure some pips like that.
We say?
You can always secure some pips like that.
Oh yeah. How much? You never know.
Okay, so I had a viewer. Might have been my mom.
What?
I had another viewer besides you, and it might have been my mom. But it just felt cool to see someone like click on the video.
Oh, another viewer. I was still
Viewer.
trying to contemplate what the heck you said.
I might have slurred it. It is an R word. I do have the little R speech impediment. Okay, I'm gonna stream to you because you're my IT. And I'm gonna lose bandwidth on my stream, but that's okay. I need to stop shaking so the camera doesn't shake. You
You should
looking?
also do your Discord stuff on the other monitor.
Is it not? Oh, hey,
No.
look at that.
Minimize that thing.
Bum, bum,
I'm
bum.
watching.
I can't figure out where to download Hugo's. But look, if I go to here, Hugo's Way, MT4. If I go here, download Pro 4. That's the thing, right?
I thought so.
And it says this.
Microsoft Defender Smart Screen prevented an unrecognized app from starting. Running this app. But so we're just gonna have to bypass that somehow.
Oh, hey, look
See
at
how to
that.
do that.
We trust this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? You can go to my stupid C files. Probably want you there anyways. Want all my videos and stuff on my D file. D drive. Give me a break of structure for an hour. It's only been the first 4 minutes. Usually the break of structure happens in the towards the later half, like 30 to 50 minutes. It usually reverses. Then when the second hour, or the 1 hour opens, second hour of the 4 hour candle, it usually continues. It's like a slingshot.
Finish that. Yeah.
It's gonna pop up on my main screen. Ooh. Oh, sweet, I'm in. Alright, let me log in over here. Okay, now time to find my account information. Is this it?
I think it's in your settings. Bottom left. I actually don't know. They have an instructions page somewhere. Let me search it.
What would I do without you?
Excuse me. Okay, let's see here.
No, you can't retrace yet, gold. I'm not freaking tied into my broker.
Well, if you want in that trade, you should probably get your laptop because.
Yeah, but my my keyboard's not working. The keyboard stopped working on the freaking laptop.
Well, I'm not seeing anything. It's been too long. I don't remember.
Bro, remember better.
Oh, it's in your email.
Oh my
Instructions are in
goodness.
your email.
I found it, yeah. That is a long password, alright. Control C, Control V. I have $73 in my account. Gosh dang, I remember only having 20.
Pleasant surprise.
Pleasant surprise.
Oh, there you go.
Imagine watching this stream in the beginning and being like, oh, this guy knows what's up. Bam, 73 in his account.
The amount of money doesn't matter.
Hey, I'll get there. I'm doubling my account in the next 2 months. Okay, my only complaint about this cam is I do a lot of hand gestures that aren't caught in the
So adjust it.
yeah, I need to. Good freaking point. I can just
Manually.
adjust it. I can just adjust it
You
here.
have to tilt it down.
Control Alt. I can do that for now. I don't need it any taller. I just need it.
You can tilt the camera down, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. But I just wanted to make the camera itself also a little bigger. That's better. Now I can go like. Yeah, without having to worry. Alright, let's get gold on here. What the heck is gold?
I remember
Yes.
gold being weird.
Yeah, it was a commodity, so we had it. I have to look it up. Gosh dang it.
You have to turn the filters on so that it shows all the
Oh my
all of the,
gosh.
instruments.
Are you gonna guide me, or do you remember how?
I don't remember. I just remember that you need to do it.
How to get X, and the first thing that comes up is how to get XAU USD on MT4.
Your AI is listening.
Open Market Watch, yeah. Open the symbols window. Okay. Add. Okay, so I didn't open.
I thought you already had all this set up already.
No, it's per download, not per account. So I'm having to reset it up since I re-downloaded it.
Yeah, I know that much, but I mean, I thought you already did that on this PC as soon as you had it.
No, I didn't want to start day trading till like live again till I started streaming, and I just got lazy. Open the symbols window. How do I open the symbols? You're opened. Ah, frick it. Time for YouTube video.
Hello everybody, welcome in another video of our
There's no way.
I got it. Don't
Best
understand.
Forex Indicator YouTube channel. Screen and jump into my main screen. So, thing you are wanting to trade, it's really easy. So you log. Have put this on head icon. Click on it. Okay, and then we see all the pairs. Well, you can easily add this again. So, and there once again, this one symbols.
Oh. Let's try that. Let's try that.
This is a time when you should be click happy.
Is it an FX major? No. Indices.
You need to show all the symbols.
Not crypto, it's not futures, it's not stocks. FX cross.
It's either metal or commodity.
There's no metal or commodity.
I told you need to do them all. There's a setting that lets you see them all, and then you can just scroll them.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, dang. Press the wrong thing.
Well, that's not what I want.
Locate
I
the
got
market watch window. Right click within the window. Select show all.
I got it.
I remember being easy, man.
Like, I'm boomer. I don't know how to do things on.
You are boom.
It's fine. It's because this is really boomer. Like, this is like old. Alright, let's get in this fat part. What the frick? No, I want candles. How do I get candles now? Grid. I want my grid. What's gold even doing? That's definitely a price reversal thingy going on. Alright. Pop, 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 pop. Can't imagine something like that. Would I really want it? No. Maybe I'd prefer something like this instead. Pop, 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 pop. I'd be okay with that. So got like 20-30 minutes before I'm expected to take a trade though, so. Bum, 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 bum. Gosh dang, you wiggly camera. Oh, definitely don't want volumes. Alright, there it is. Properties. Candlesticks.
What are you doing?
Adjusting my why? How do you get? Is there a way to get empty the chart free flow?
Free flow. What do you mean?
Like where I can nope, that's not exactly what I want. Where I can just drag it like trade view. It's not free floating.
I don't know, but I was never able to do it. But I also didn't care about it that much.
Yeah, neither do I. Did not mean to do that. No, get me out of there.
There's a few things that you need to turn on, like one-click trading, I'm pretty sure. And put your trade calculator up there if you want your trade calculator.
I like the website, I think. Yeah, one-click trading. And then we also got, let's go to 1 minute.
What do you mean you like the website?
The website that I can just type in the numbers and stuff. Oh no, I guess I do like the other one.
I was gonna say you prefer typing in the numbers than just what it calculates for you already.
Ba-da-ba-dum. That's right. Give me that break of structure. Break the structure. Break the structure. Come on, gold.
Mongolian gold.
Break the structure. Break the structure.
I think you can end the Discord stream if you
Oh yeah.
don't need more help.
Would have forgotten about that.
Get your bit rate back up there.
Ba-dum. Break the structure. Break the structure. When are most of my trades actually? That'd be good to know. Analytics. Let's go through. I don't get why it says my win rate is 60% here and it continues to say it's 70% here.
Must be different filters.
Oh, I guess it considers break even. I don't know. It tells me when most of my trades are. It has to. That's funny. I take a lot of trades at 2.
At 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Is that a 4-hour candle?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, it's the same setup as a 4-hour. 13's a 4-hour, but I would usually wait like an hour before actually getting a trade. Bump. Alright, we got a nice higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low. Wait, lower low, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high. It's beautiful. Now I just gotta get the break of structure.
Yes, sir.
And I'm talking beaut. It's a beaut.
We don't talk about brew. no, no, no.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't
That's
believe you've never
Encanto,
seen
right?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen it.
with Mirabel. It talks to my my inner lineage. I feel so at home when I watch that movie. I can feel my culture coming out of me when I watch it.
I don't believe that.
Hey, I'm more Hispanic than I am white, so yeah, more than half of me resonates with that movie.
Is that what you tell yourself, or do you feel that way?
That's I tell myself that because I feel that way.
But then you should visit Mexico for a little bit.
Yeah, I will sometime in my life. Because I'm Mexican. I'm cultured.
You're cultured.
I know what tacos are.
You know, you could also just go like deep southern New Mexico or deep southern Texas and get this a similar result and not have to leave the United States.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Mexico's pretty cool though. Go see some cenotes. Jump in them.
Yep, I know what cenotes are. They're a thing,
The big
alright.
caves with the really blue water.
Oh, those are really cool, actually. Those are bussin'.
Those are bus.
I know all the Spanish words. Huevos, leche, agua, burrito, quesadilla, tequila,
You're just nailing them all.
enchilada. Manana, Chihuahua,
How do you say goodbye?
sayonara. Sayonara?
Hasta luego.
Oh, that's freaking Japanese, a sayonara, I think.
I don't know what sayonara is.
I know what hello is.
That's good. We know what good morning is.
I feel like I should. I know it. Oh, mija. I know mija and mijo.
That's good.
Yeah, I do not know what good night or good morning is.
Buenos
Diaz.
and buenos
Cinco.
noches.
Noches. What about did I go through all the Mexican words I know? Spanish words I know?
You probably did.
You taught me spoon once.
Once.
You remember spoon?
What do you say?
Do you remember spoon?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Cuchara.
Cuchara. I'm gonna eat some flan with my cuchara.
There you go. How do you say I like?
Oh no, I forgot about ordering at the Mexican restaurant. I know pollo con arroz and carnitas and what else do I get there? What's chicken?
Pollo.
Oh, that's what I said, right? Chicken and rice, yeah. There's something else I got that I had to learn how to order. Forget.
La casa.
Oh yeah. And then there's, what did I get most recently? The
I don't remember the name of that.
oh, it's just freaking vegetables and food in Spanish. I wish I knew it. Hey, maybe that explains why I'm short, huh? You ever think about that? I got the Mexican genes in me.
Yo, you're not really that short, are you?
Well, maybe that's why I'm the shortest one compared to all of my friends. Actually, I'm still not. Maybe that's why I'm average, huh? You ever consider that? Because I'm Mexican.
I have considered that actually. Believe it or not.
It's not doing what I want to do, what I want it to do. I want it to do this. Bop, 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 bop. Boy, 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 boy. Ba-dum.
It's slowly coming down there.
You know, I'm kind of scared to get viewers, actually.
Why?
Because I won't be able to say stupid stuff about Mexicans.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I'd feel bad if there was a Mexican. I wouldn't really, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, I guess I could. There's tons of retards who do that on stream.
You're so cancel gun shy.
I'm not cancel gun shy. I'm the opposite. I'm risky frisky.
How do you say I like?
That's universal.
Me gusta. How do you say what?
What?
In Spanish.
Huh?
Yeah.
I know what yes is. Sí.
What about K?
Queso.
No, that's what in Spanish.
¿Qué?
Q-U-E. K.
¿Qué? Okay.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa the cheese? Can you pass the cheese? I don't know.
Oh god. You think K pasa means pass the cheese? When I just told you that K means what?
I don't remember.
It means what? It literally means what? K literally means what?
Oh, that makes so much sense now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying like it. You're asking like it means what?
No. So what do you think que pasa means?
What did you say?
That's
What are you
close.
doing?
That's closer.
How are you?
It's what's happening.
Oh.
¿Qué pasa?
It's like a greeting. ¿Qué pasa?
It's a greeting, yeah.
Yeah. ¿Qué pasa, papi? I'm gonna go up to people and say that. I bet they'll like it. ¿Qué pasa, papi? Touch, touch. Pussy?
What?
Yeah, that's a Spanish word, right? I'm sure. It means cat, right?
No. Gato is cat.
Oh, that's right. El gato. Yeah, I forgot about the little cat that's been going around. I'll make a sentence out of the word I know, okay? El gato. I don't know any action words. I don't know any verbs. Man, it's hard to form a sentence actually. And plus, don't they like work backwards?
Yeah.
It's like they don't start with. Same with like actually, I think like most languages, lots of languages. They don't start with. Yeah, they don't start with the subject, the person, or the place. They start with what happened and then they name the person. So it's not like El Gato did something. It's like it's like something. It's like pool swam El Gato.
Because.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the bowl is empty, the cat drunk it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's right. You go, Gold. You go. You'll be back?
I'll be back in like 12 minutes or so.
Alright, I'll be taking a trade and be richer than you, so.
Okay, enjoy.
See you later. Oh shoot, now I have to be entertaining to stream by myself. Maybe this could be like good practice of like how to stream when he's not here. I don't know, do I talk about the chart? This is tough. It's hard to figure out how to be entertaining. Like, I think it was like Ludwig who said, stream like you were to 1,000 people, even if you only have 1 or 2. And I'm trying to think about like, if I had 1,000 people raid me right now, how would I stream it to that? And I don't know how. Maybe I'm just like not prepared at all. Like, I felt pretty prepared in the beginning, but like now it's just like chat and chill. So what do I do? Just act surprised and lose all my followers, viewers, if I did that? I don't know. I will just talk about the chart though, because something is happening. So what I do with my trades is, we just talked about areas of interest, and what I like to do is let's see, let's go to journal. What I do is I go through and let's see. I look for break structures. Oh my goodness, so many break-even trades. I always go break-even because I've been testing how big I can get right now, but that's not a good one. I want to find a clear example. That's not exactly clear. This is clear. This is obvious. But I think it's the next one I need to go to. This is a clear and obvious trade. So what I look for is a breaker structure. So I look for a higher high, lower low. No, higher high, higher low, highest high, then lowest low. Yeah, see, I always just experiment. Like, that's like half my trades ever. I'm always in profit and I just don't take out when I should. It'll be easier if I just go through on here. There's a great example yesterday. This works. Alright, so this is a perfect example, right? Actually, probably looks pretty clean on 5 minute. So here we got downtrend, right? And we got this pullback right here. And we went higher, we went lower, we tested right here. Off a daily. So let me redraw this. Went like this. Right? We just gained the you know, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, because we're trending down. And let's say that this was the start of a top wick, which it was actually. So we got 12 open here. We got a 4 hour at 11. We got it open, and we didn't have much of a bottom wick. On the 2 hour. So we got this, we got a shifted structure. We got, after all these lows, we got a high, a low, higher low, a higher high, and we got a lowest low. And then we got a pullback to here. And it's around the daily, which is perfect. This daily candle is exactly what we want. So we got the retest, and we just take our trades all the way down to wherever our TP is. Yeah. We're looking for a shifted structure. They're not always pretty. They're rarely ever pretty. But they do the job in letting you know that the wick is done being created. So now we're looking for that here. We're getting lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and then we're looking for the the breaker structure. So what we're really looking for is, especially around now since it's 41, typically I've seen most reversals happen from here to 10, and what it is it's gonna create the other side of the wick. So what we're looking for is, after all this choppy, right, this low, we're looking for a retest either off this level, it could be off this level, it could be off this level, but we're just looking for a retest off of something. And the biggest and most important part about this setup is it's not the perfect mountain, right? It's not getting this perfect shifted structure right here or any of this. It's about this. That's a little bit too big. Right? It's about this. It's this move right here. Gonna actually do this and then good enough. It's about that move right there. It's making sure this is one clear decision to go up. And then this is probably the, I don't know how you decide where this goes. And then this is probably the second most important spot. It's the retest. Everything else can be duty booty. So like, so if we go right here and make another one, it could go wrong thing. It could go a smaller version, but it could go like this, right? You break the low, you shoot back up. Remember, this is the move we want. One clear decision move, and the retest. Now, yesterday we had something like this. We didn't have a break out of this. We didn't have a break. It was just we kept respecting. But it did come to retest, and this was one clear move. And I didn't take the trade because I'm not familiar with quite that yet if it doesn't break below. But that was what the move was, and that's the most important part. And you can see that we're about to get a retest. And our TP is going to be the flip, which started. So if we're looking for an open, right? Which is right here. I'm going to mark this. The cyan. That's where the thing is. So what we're expecting is this to have been the bottom wick. And for it to be reacting off a zone, which it is, more or less, this daily. This other wick didn't quite get down there. It should be reacting, and we're going to try to catch this in its drawdown. So when the candle comes back down to here, we're going to catch it, and we're going to try to catch its flip all the way till maybe the 4-hour candle right here. But at least that daily. At least the daily. Which would still be positive auto R, yeah. I'm going to get in for... frick, I don't even know. Let's try 0.03 for now. No, that's too little. 0.04. How many pips is this? Alright, so I'm going to get in on the break of this high. This is going to be my entry. I'm going to make this one green. No, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. This is going to be dark green. Or light green. To represent money. Could also just get in now. So I'm actually in a trade now, and I'm going to put a stop loss right here. Let me modify this. Stop loss is going to be at, let's go 11 for now, and I'm going to drag this down to here. Perfect. Now let's go back to this chart because I like this chart so much more. Entry here, stop loss here. biggest thing I'm worried about is that this might have not been a clear break. It could have just been respecting this, and it's going to go down again and again, and then we're going to get one. But it is around this time that I do get most of my trades. And so that does help me get the confidence to think that this isn't exactly gonna just continue sinking, and that this is the breakage structure we are looking for. But it didn't touch this daily, which is a little worrisome. So if this doesn't play out, I'm pretty fine with that. Is probably a little riskier than I would have liked, but I want to start taking these trades, and I know it's not good just to take a trade because I want to be in trades, but it has been a while since I've traded live, so I'm going to try to do that. Also, once we get to here and touch this again, I'm going to go break even. The biggest thing I think we have going in favor here is previous 4-hour close bullish, and it didn't stop at like, it doesn't have much of a top work obviously, but what am I trying to say? It's got a nice bit to go till we get the full daily, till we get to touch the daily, and I like that. Get past the daily, I guess. This is the part that is harder to do. This is the part that's hard to do because I'm so used to backtesting. It's being in the live trade, and if you get a loss in a trade, it's like in a backtesting, it's like quick and painless because you can skip through it. This one, you feel a little more when it's in drawdown. Even though I actually did not risk nearly as much as I should have now since I look at it. In fact, I'm probably going to double my position. Maybe I did. I think I was probably in like $3 drawdown right there. That's what I get for not calculating, right? Yeah, so I'm going to break even at this spot. Alright, I am risk free. Actually, I think I'm going to go here. And now we're just going to be careful because at any point it could start rejecting off of this 2-hour, off of here. I didn't realize, but we actually, I kind of knew, but we did have a top wick, but it wasn't like enough for me not to want to take this trade. But either way, stop loss is now right here. I know no one likes when it does obviously get drawdown, but this isn't ideal, this spot. We preferably would have liked it to shown signs of rejecting off this or this one, but it's right here, which is, I don't know why. So it's not, it's almost like it doesn't feel like a clear move and a clear stop, which is something that something that we don't like in this setup, in this trade. But let's just get it look at higher time frames. I like that, how it says that. Sideways now. We got a deep bottom wick. And we're in pullback now. We're going to open up a new candle in 5 minutes. If it gets to where I want, I'm probably going to close before we open up a new candle. Yeah, I probably will, but I'm going to go full break even. Alright, I'm full BE. I'm actually going to secure some profits. If this bottom wick goes down any farther, I'm going to close. I've seen this a lot with all my break-even trades. All of these BEs have, like, most of these have done this thing. I didn't do that. I need to start taking my pictures of my break-evens. Yeah, it's like a lot of these do this thing where it is like exactly what just happened, and it's like a lot of doji candles right next to each other. And what I've noticed is if it breaks past those, it's almost always in drawdown. So I'm just not going to even worry about it. Just going to take my profit. And out of the trade. Account history. $4 from a $74 account. Not bad. There is a very good chance that it will just continue up, but I'm gonna play it safe for the first couple of trades, and then I'll be more risky. I just didn't want to get tied into this. This 1 hour is about to close, and I wasn't willing to stay in for the new creation of a candle. I wasn't willing to stay for this. Right. A little bit of bottom wick. Right. And then it creates a top wick. I didn't want to be in drawdown right here. And I wasn't willing to stay in that just to see it do that. Yeah, it broke through this. That last candle was a complete close below. What we like to see when we take trades is this moves like this right here. All upward. If not, I'm happy I'm taking profits. I want to figure out how to be entertaining for you guys. I need to figure it out. There's just such a need for day trading streamers out there, and I'm just trying to figure it out. That way I can be entertaining and almost gamify the day trading world instead of just like sitting at the charts and being boring all day. Hopefully I can learn how to stream and make this more fun. But this is only my 3rd stream. Did you get out of DC? I'm back. You can DC
Hello.
whenever. Hello. You just typed that?
A little bit ago.
Didn't even notice.
Wow, look at you being a bad streamer, not looking at your chat.
I got out of my trade for $4. I've been up like 10 right now. But
Oh yeah, I saw
name
that.
of the game. It's open though, so it could have easily shot the other way.
Yeah. It still can.
True. I mean, this is top wick. This is 1 hour top wick. I need to backtest that and figure out that. So I think I'm probably gonna get to that for a little bit. It's where before 10 o'clock, like if I'm in a buy, because a brick structure, it always happens right before 10, right?
Yeah.
And then right after 10 is usually when we actually get the top wick. Is when usually this blue is the open, right? And it's usually where we actually beat the top wick, so it could go like up to here with the 1 hour.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough experience actually tracking like data. how often the beginning of the 1 hour 10 a.m. breaks that. So if I do it and it's like 8 out of 10 times, or like 7 or even 6, I'll probably start holding till 10. But right now it's a little scary holding into that 1 hour open.
I don't blame you at all. Yeah.
But hey, $4 from a $74 account, suck a butt. We'll call it.
You only need like $70 more.
We'll call it a even 150 I have to get to before June. July.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then you're gonna officially owe me an IOU.
You need to fix your overlay.
My overlay? Trade's taken.
Yeah, price is really coming back down now. They're just making that top wick.
Golly.
Can't figure it out.
Not really. I added a source by text. I had one earlier by accident, and now when I try to do it, it's not working.
Select the scene you want to add the text to. Sources. Right click the sources. Add text.
Yeah.
Click OK. In the text box, write whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can change the font, the size.
Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. But I think that did help.
I see you typing on the stream.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That means it's coming up nice. Yeah, I did the same thing twice.
Happens. Did you actually then drag it off the screen and you can't find it?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's what happened because it was there and then it wasn't.
You see it on stream, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try resizing this.
Uh-huh.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. This is plus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so small on my second monitor, I can't see it.
Oh yeah. Looks good.
I'm just curious. If I was $8 in profit here, I would have been 20 here.
Yeah, that would have made a juicer. Better to be safe than sorry in this case. In case you haven't studied enough.
That's right. In my mind, I traded better than I would if I stuck in with it. If I stuck with it, I would have felt guilty.
Yeah. That's fair. trade was right on cue, though, pretty much.
Yeah, right when I said pretty much late 9.
Can't be upset about that.
I think that was 17 pips, right? I guess I didn't close 17 pips. I closed 10. Oh well.
Oh, good.
You scared now, huh?
Not one bit.
Oh yeah, you still don't think I'm gonna be profitable? Double my account, I mean?
Nope.
You're crazy. Does the stream look good? I turned on low latency, so it that way you don't have to like be like I'm watching stream for like 30 seconds and it's faster.
Yeah, I've noticed it's like a couple second delay.
Yeah, it's really a lot closer, right?
Yeah.
And there's ultra low, but I wanted to try this one first to make sure it doesn't mess up stream quality. So how does it look?
Yeah, stream quality is excellent.
Okay, so I'll try low latency so it's like spot on time next time.
Sounds good. I had to go pay the water bill.
Oh my goodness, look at you being an adult.
Something you have to do in person, apparently. Didn't know what the heck is wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. I found out like a year ago when I saw my parents do it. I was like, what? I think it's like if you're late, you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're late, then you have
I
to
think you're right.
go in and pay it.
Man, the joy of having automatic payments is almost like that's a thing. Can't even imagine.
Yeah. Alright, I need to just get back testing out of the way. Bum, 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 bum.
You should probably get in the habit of letting stream know if there's any opportunity looking to happen in the future.
Did I not? I was saying you used to do bam bop boop. I guess you're right. I'll work on that.
How'd that feel taking the first
A little
dive
scary.
on stream?
A little scary, not because of stream. I wasn't scared of messing up, but I was I put 0.04, which would mean I would lose about 13 bucks, 14 bucks probably.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a clear break of structure, so I was just a little worried from that.
Oh, I see. Risking your normal amount for something you're not 100% certain.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but that's like my normal amount, right? When I risk like over risk like 20% of my account, 15. But like for trades like that at the hotel, I would have only done like 8%, 5%.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Is Toby snowing you?
Oh yeah, do you hear?
A little bit. It's just funny.
Yeah, he's right under the desk.
Such a snorer.
It's like grandpa snoring too. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
the most snoring snore you could make. You should have your dog Ian in there with you and have a dog cam.
That'd be cool. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
It's not original.
not one bit. They do like cat cams on their little cat beds or dog beds
But like they do it in addition to a
or
stream.
snakes or animals. Or... Yeah, it's just like in the bottom left or out of the way. It's a whole nother thing.
I see. No one would love my Odie. Odie's too ugly for them.
That's your opinion.
I should get a baby up on stream and be like, I'm a single dad in my camper and I need help to support my baby and I'm here trying to make a good life for my baby girl. Can you donate?
Okay.
And see how many people donate.
That's horrible.
It's a smart idea. It's the business mind. The business. BIZNS. Business. US. Business.
That's fraud. There's a difference between business and fraud.
No, business and fraud are side by side. The only difference between business and fraud is if you get caught.
Okay, that is not the case whatsoever. There's good business and there's bad business. That's bad business.
All publicity is good publicity. Which I actually don't believe at all, but
Not one bit. It tarnishes your reputation. It's not good business. Not good. Whatever the heck you say.
yeah, take
Publicity.
anyone canceled. Although to be fair, JoJo Siwa, I don't know how she's booming right now. Like she's always been popular and been like someone most people don't like. But I have no idea how she's actually so popular right now. Like it's blowing, it's
She's using
cajizzling
a
my mind.
song that someone wrote a long time ago. She has this thing where it's like 12-year-old humor where you think talking about an ex or just teenage humor, I guess. Where you think talking about an ex is like so cool
Yeah, she just have that.
and like edgy. And like she thinks she's yeah, there's a lot of reasons, but basically it all ties into her maturity level. It's like way behind where she is in age.
Hey, JoJo's gonna get on you if I ever become famous.
You know, I highly doubt that because she doesn't stand on business. She always like reverts to what she thinks people want to hear.
Can't believe you'd say that about her.
I'd say it to her face. And I tell her to stop tying her hair in a ponytail so she doesn't have a receding hairline.
You know, that's not nice. We're supposed to be accepting of all people.
I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not cancelable. I'm not cancel
cancelable.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
cancelable, so I can have that opinion, but others
That's a
can't.
fair opinion. Karma's up.
What?
I can't sing that song on stream.
Oh. Well, you can. You're not partnered.
It's just such a bad song. I'm not even gonna sing it. I don't know why even. It's one of those songs that just are in your head.
Get it. Should sing JoJo's song.
A JoJo song? Like
One of her newest.
which one?
Karma's a biatch.
I don't want to sing that.
You're afraid of JoJo.
I'm not afraid of JoJo. You're afraid of JoJo.
Hey, she's way richer than I'll ever be, so I respect that.
Yeah, I guess she probably is actually.
She made a product. She made a product out of literally anything and everything. Have you seen that?
No, I've known she's had bows. Those are pretty popular.
Oh my gosh, that's not even. That doesn't even scratch the surface. It's actually insane how many products she has under her name. And that doesn't take into consideration how much money she gets off Snapchat, how much money she gets off Instagram, YouTube, all the social media. And then that doesn't take into account all the money she gets from brands, for promoting her own music.
If I'm ever a famous musician, whenever I start doing music like I want to, if I ever get a song that is decently popular, I'm never monetizing it.
That seems silly, but okay.
I just don't care about money at a certain point, right? I'll be rich from day trading, so anything I do from music is just fun. So why
Yeah,
the frick?
It's not about. It's not about the that side of it. It's just like it affects no one for you to monetize it.
It affects streamers, and I can't stream songs I like because of it.
Okay. You know what? Fair enough.
Streamers' lives matter too. Ah, shoot. I've been forgetting to... Forgot what I came here to backtest for.
Alright, so I'm just going to start listing some of our products, alright?
Alright.
And this is just Walmart alone. So we have a Nickelodeon JoJo Siwa Dream Unicorn Purple Blanket.
Yeah.
Roller Derby, Sprinter Girls 2-in-1, Roller and Inline Skating.
Yeah.
A hoodie, pajama set, a tent, a school supplies set, a off-brand Apple Watch, bows of course, shampoo and conditioner, toothbrushes, a rug, another rug.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I had a JoJo Siwa toothbrush. Not even gonna cap.
Really?
Yeah. I was just... It was like just an extra one we had, and I was too lazy to ever go buy a different one.
Duffel bag, Bluetooth headphones, Nintendo Switch video game, a digital watch, a One Piece bathing suit, a Cabbage Patch doll, a suitcase, bed set, skirt, wired headphones, party supplies kit, shower curtain, goggles, hoverboard, a loft bed tent, hairbrush, perfume, curtains, necklace. Oh my gosh, it's in this. Backpacks,
Yeah, that's a whole freaking lot.
lipsticks. Yeah. That's still not even scratching the surface. So yeah, you can imagine she's pretty wealthy.
Wealthy.
Yep.
Pretty wealthy. Come as a bitch. I should have known better. If I had a wish, I was.
Okay, we know these aren't accurate, but her estimated net worth is 20 million for 2024.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'm certain it's way more than that. Like way more than that. How old is she?
She's like 21, I think now. She just celebrated getting drunk, and she went to Disney land and got like kicked out of something.
She's 21. Yeah. Cool. She has an older brother? Oh wow, they look identical. That's scary.
Hopefully he doesn't act like her.
I'll need to see a few pictures and I think he does. Could be wrong. But wow, they are very similar looking. Anyway.
Blum bum pam 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 pam. ba 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 ba. Okay, so far what I'm getting from my notes
Yeah.
is that second hour does continue them consistently. So it seems like the candle behavior of a 4 hour is wick both ways really, but like major wick in the opposite direction of the trend. Right? Easy peasy, we know that.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, towards 40 to like if it's 5 hour candle at 9, it's like 9:40 to 10 is the start of the flip, then 2 hours often continues it. So at 2 hour, if I just break even, make sure I'm break even, I'll be fine to always hold a trade, and it will most likely continue through. But
It's good to know.
from the 4 hour flip, waiting for the flip strategy, 13 times out of 21 times, so more than half, significantly more than half, is within the first hour. And then very few times is it in the second hour, but second hour continues it at least. So if it has flipped within the first hour, second hour will continue pushing in that direction. And then few times, the second is the third hour, which is another when a 2 hour candle opens. It happens 5 times, which is a pretty big amount too. So pretty much I'll always be taking my trades at 1, 5, and 9.
It's useful.
That's pretty useful now.
You want to go to the gym?
Yes, but I want to go at like 1.
Perfect.
Trying to sell the Rubik's Cube, huh?
Yeah. One-handed.
How have you done speed cubing any recent?
No?
No.
Not at all. I decided I don't want to do that anymore. Unless I'm doing full solves with CPOP.
I see.
What's nice is the longer you have FX replayed, the more data you collect for questions you have.
Yeah, that is true. I'm always gonna be a back tester, so. Alright, do you want to play Overwatch?
What did you say?
Do you want to play Overwatch?
Of course not.
Alright, I'll play TFT then.
I'm kidding.
Alright. Then I am ending stream. Bye, my 0 viewers that I love so dearly.
Yes, if you want him to stream Overwatch, then subscribe and tell him to.